Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video, let's explore about a DBT Fusion. So DBT Fusion is a unified platform that simplifies, centralizes and supercharges your data transformation workflows. So it combines three powerful components, that is DBT Core, DBT Cloud and Semantic Layer. So with DBT Fusion, analytics teams can build a scalable version controlled data models, can define the matrices in reusable semantic layer and empowers business users with self-service analytics, all from a single workspace. So whether you're working in the cloud or deploying through a CI/CD or just starting your data journey, DBT Fusion gives you a seamless foundation to build, manage and analyze your data. So in this video, we'll break down what makes DBT Fusion so powerful. So here you can see a DBT Fusion sits at the intersection of three essential components. So DBT Core for SQL modeling, DBT Cloud for automation and orchestration, and Semantic Layer for defining reusable matrices. So these are not just integrated, they are fused into a single workflow. So below that, the Fusion engine powers three main pillars, that is transformations, matrices and a self-service. So with DBT Fusion, you define your models using SQL and Jinja. So then you'll test them, then you'll document, and then you'll use the same definitions to power the consistent matrices across BI tools. So you get a robust lineage, governance, and the clear path from raw data to final dashboards, all while empowering a data consumers to explore and ask their own questions. So this is what truly sets Fusion apart. It's not just a tool, so it's a whole environment for collaborative data development. So now let's compare the classic DBT Core experience with the new DBT Fusion engine. So here in the DBT Core, it is a self-hostable, with which is built on Python and designed primarily for local development. So while it's great for coders, it lacks advanced graphical user interface features and deeper integrations. So you cannot use the VS Code extension easily, and matrices are handled outside of DBT in tools like Looker or Tableau. Here in the DBT Fusion, so it is a serious upgrade. So it also gives a hostable but built on Rust, so giving it improved performance and scalability. So most importantly, it allows for the collaboration development in the browser on VS Code with a native extensions. So this means your whole team from engineers to analytics can work together in one space. So here you can see a Fusion unlocks a powerful new features like DBT Studio, Studio Canvas, Copilot, Orchestrator, and Cost Management. So these tools were not a part of traditional DBT Core, so they reflect the full service analytics platform that Fusion aims to be. So if you are deciding between a core and the Fusion, the answer often depends on the scale and the collaboration needs and how future ready you want your workflow to be. All right, so this is the ecosystem that surrounds the DBT Fusion engine. So at the center, we have a DBT Fusion engine, which is the heart of modern analytics engineering. So around it, we have six major components. We have DBT VS Code extension for seamless development in your favorite IDE. So we have AI agents module. It's one of the newest and most exciting feature. So next we have AI. Next we have a state-aware orchestration. So imagine like AI helping you build or debug models. Okay, so that's where the state-aware orchestration comes into picture, which allows your pipelines to run more intelligently, skipping unnecessary steps. So next we have a DBT CLI, which remains for those who love terminal workflows. So next DBT Studio, which gives you a powerful web-based IDE. So next is cost management. So it helps you monitor and optimize warehouse usage. So which is a critical feature for a large scale data teams managing spend. So all these six components form a modern data operating system, and the DBT Fusion engine is right at this core. All right, so now let's discuss about why DBT Fusion. So first, it's a unified platform. So combining models, combining modeling, testing, documentation, matrices, and visualization in one tool. So here you no longer need five separate systems to manage data. So second, it provides faster time to insights. So here analysts can explore trusted matrices without writing SQL. Third, it brings a governance and control with Git versioning, data lineage, and fine-grained access management. So fourth, it's collaboration friendly, enabling development and the production environments and PR workflows through a GitHub. And finally, it is scalable and modern, supporting a top cloud warehouses like BigQuery, Snowflake, and Redshift. So in short, dbt fusion is more than a product. It's a vision for the future of data work, faster, safer, and more collaborative. So now let's see how we can just install this in the Windows. All right, so let me open my Windows PowerShell. So this is my PowerShell over here. So you need to paste a command here to install the DBT Fusion. So it's IRM command HTTPS, and this is what you can just check in the documentation. And let me just do enter. So the installation process is going on. So you can see like I have created a folder called DBT Fusion. Uh, so that going forward, if I'm building any sort of project, so I'll be building in this. Okay. So let's wait. So it's still downloading. So I've not created any sort of environment. So I'm installing the base environment over here. So you can just fast forward the video. I'm not cutting short. Okay. Let's wait like how long it takes. And the very important thing which you need to know is, so it's installing at this path. Okay. So first it will be users and the username, and within that we'll have dot local and inside the bin. Okay. So this is the place where the Fusion engine will be installed. All right, so it got installed. You can see here successfully installed the DBT, and it's a beta version, okay, 0.18, and this is the path where it has been installed. So here, the one thing you need to remember is once the installation is done, so you need to refresh. You need to close this terminal and restart it. Okay, so you can see here. So you may need to restart your machine to refresh your path. So instead of restarting the machine, I'll just close this. Let me just open the PowerShell once again. All right, so now to verify if the fusion is installed or not, so you need to type this command, that is dbtf hyphen hyphen version, and to enter. And yes, so dbt fusion has been installed, and this is what the version is. So yes, so successfully we have installed the dbt fusion in Windows. All right, so now let's initialize the Java Shop project just to get started and see like how the things are working. So make sure you just create one dummy folder. So this is my folder. Let me just go to the downloads, and here I've created a dbt fusion. Let me just copy this path, and I'll just do cd into that. All right, so right now everything is empty, right? So to initialize the project, so what we can do is even we can just open this in the VS Code. I'll show that in later on, okay? But now let's do everything in command line. So here, let me just type the command to start the process. So first, similarly like how we do in the dbt core, right? So we'll do dbt init. So but here we need to do dbtf init. So dbt space init. So let me just do initialized. Okay, so here I can see the created.vs code extension .json with dbt extension recommendation. So success project created successfully, and the project name is Jaffle Shop. So project directory is Jaffle Shop. So here setting up your profile. So let's see if I got any sort of folders here. Yes, I have. So meanwhile, I'll just open this in the VS code also. Let me just open in cmd over here and just do cd into this path, and let me just open this in the VS code. All right, so this is what the folders it got created. So we have Jaffle Shop. Almost it get created entire folders here for the dbt project, like macros. We have models, smart staging. Okay, so even it got created a dbt project.ml file, right? So this is which contains the name of the project and all the important configurations over here. So logs and everything, fine. So let me just go back here, and so next it's asking me to select the adapter. So let's go with the snowflake and do enter, and I need to enter the account ID. I have the account ID. Let me enter the account ID. Let me just copy. So this is my account ID. Username. So username is data class, and so I'll go with the password. I need to enter the password here. So and do enter. Okay, so password is hidden. So do you need MFA? I'll just tell here no here. Then role, I'll go with the account admin. Um, account admin. All right, so next I need to give the database name. So let me just give some name. Okay, I have not created the database. Let me just give, later I can just change that. So I'll just give here sample DB. And next to warehouse name, I'll go with compute WH, which is the default one. Compute WH, compute hyphen WH. And the next is the schema name. Schema name is very important. I'll just give this schema name as a dev schema. And yeah, so I got a success message that the profile has been returned inside this profiles.ml file. Profile.ml, let's go and check and verify. The connection was not successful because Here I got one error, Jaffle shop not found. Okay, because I'm not in the correct folder. Because if I just do here dir, and you can see I need to get into this Jaffle shop first. That is cd into Jaffle shop, Jaffle underscore shop, and do enter. Okay, so right now if I do dir, right now I'm in the project folder. All right, so now let me just go and make that correction so that I can just verify the connection details. So let me just get into this profiles.ml file. So here it will be inside the C drive, right? So this PC, and so inside this PC, so users dot dbt. Not this one, I guess. Okay, because here the path is different, right? So let's go and verify that. Uh, dot dbt profiles.ml. Yeah, it's same thing. Okay. So let me, this is dot dbt, and inside this we have the profiles, right? So let me just open this. Now let me open in the VS Code just once. Okay, so it's showing the older profile. All right, so first we need to set up this profiles.ml file. So here let me just first you need to update your project name. So we need target is dev. This is my target, and so in the type let me just write down that is a snowflake, and here I need to mention the account. Let me just write down the account here. Let me just replace. Okay, so here I'll just copy this everything. Yeah, so this is what the values you need to update. So here I'll just write Jaffle shop, because this is the name it got created, right? So by default, so the name of the project is Jaffle shop, so you need to give the same name, because so the profiles.ml file will detect this. Okay, so the type is this. The account, I need to give the accounts. Already have the account information. Let me just give that. This is my account, and so I need to enter the password. I'll enter the password. Okay, so I'll not show the password over here, but I'll enter the password. So the role is account admin, the database name. So let me just go and create a sample database. So here I'll create a database, and just create database as sample underscore db. Okay, so here sample underscore db got created. Let me just give that value, sample. All right, so next warehouse is compute wh, compute underscore wh, and schema I'll just go with the default one, thread it's 4, query tag. Okay, so dbt fusion tutorial. Okay, so let me just save this, control s. So I'll just update the password over here. All right, so I've just updated the password here. Let me just go to the PowerShell, and here let's build our project. So to build this, so I'll be typing dbtf, and the command is dbtf build, and let me just do enter. So incorrect username and the password. Okay, so let's see like what is the issue. Let me just check the username and the password. All right, I just checked the password. Okay, the username, I have given some wrong username, so I just mentioned the correct username and the password. So now everything is working. So you can see I just updated my username. So I just type the same command over here. So dbtf build. So everything got builded. Okay, let me just go and just verify those results. So here, if I just go and refresh and expand my sample db, you can see under the schema name called dbt imran. So this is what the schema name we have given, right? So based on that schema name, so it has used that schema name, and we can see few tables and the views and all those things. And here, let me just go back to my dbt project. And here, so I'm getting all those things because we have few models over which has been inbuilt. Okay, so when you start the project, so these are some inbuilt models that has been built. All right, so yes, so this was a quick setup just to show you how the things are working with respect to the DBT Fusion. And if you want to just get started with the project, you can just do this setup. And let me just show you the extension, how you can do install the extension in the VS Code. So to install the extension in the VS Code, just go to this extension section. And here you can just type DBT. So here, if you type TBT, so make sure you install the correct extension. It should be from DBT Labs, right? So let me just select that and click on install, and trust publisher install. Okay, so right now it's installed. Okay, so this way you can just install the extension, and you can just start building the project. And it comes, and this has various features. You can just explore like what are different features you'll be getting it once you install this extension in the VS Code. So yes, so this was all about DBT Fusion Engine. I hope you have understood. So I'll be making more such videos. I'll be building some projects that will be uploaded soon in my channel. So see you soon.